Good morning, dear students. How are you all? Hope all are fine. Now we are going to say 2.1 poem, that is Vocation. Standard 8, 2.1 poem Vocation. Now, dear student, this poem is about a young boy who goes to school, and when he goes to school he sees the hawker. Hawker means the man who sells the bangles. The man who sells the bangles. And when he comes back he sees the gardener, and when he goes to sleep he sees the watchman. So let us see about this poem. When the gong sounds 10 in the morning, and I walk to school by our lane, every day I meet the hawker crying, bangles, crystal bangles. So this boy is telling, when I go to school in the morning at 10 o'clock, I walk to school by a lane, that means by the road. Every day in the morning I see the hawker. Hawker means the seller of the bangle. Hawker crying, bangles, crystal bangles. Crystal means shining. There is nothing to hurry him on. There is no road he must take, no place he must go to, no time when he must come here. So this boy is telling there is no proper time for this hawker. Now see, all the students have got the time for the school. Suppose our school is starting at 7:45. Okay, so all we have to be present, but this hawker have no time. He can sell his bangles anytime. He has no proper road. That means he can go anywhere to sell the bangles. No place he must go to. No time. Okay, there is no time, proper time for him. I wish I were a hawker, spending my day in the road crying, bangles, crystal bangles. When at 4 in the afternoon I come back from the school, I can see through the gate that house the gardener digging the ground. So he is telling, I want to be like this hawker. Okay, I want to be like hawker who has no proper time, whose life is full of free. So I wish I would be a hawker. And when I come in the evening at 4 o'clock, I can see the gardener in the house who is digging the mud, digging the ground. He does what he likes with his spade. He soils his clothes with dust. Nobody takes him to task if he gets baked in the sun or gets wet. So this boy is telling, when I come back from the school in the evening, I can see the gardener who is digging in the garden in front of the house. Okay, he has no time. He can do anything with his spade. Okay, he can get dirty in the mud, or he can burn his legs, or he can do anything. He can get wet. There is nobody to tell him. Okay, he likes, or he whatever he wants to do, he does. Okay, he does. So nobody takes him to task. No one is telling him anything. If he gets baked in the sun or gets wet, I wish I were a gardener digging away at the garden with nobody to stop me from digging. So this boy is telling, I wish, suppose I could have been a gardener, there would have been no one to tell me do this, do that. Just as it gets dark in the evening and my mother sends me to bed. So when it is evening, when it is getting dark, when my mother sends me to sleep in the bed, I can see through the window, through my open window, the watchman walking up and down. The lane is dark and lonely. The street lamp stands like a gland with one red eye in its head. The watchman swings his lantern and walks with his shadow at his side, and no one goes to bed in his life. So this boy is telling again, In the night when I go to sleep, I can see through my open window the watchman full of free walking on the gate. There is no one to tell him he can do anything in the night. I wish I were a watchman walking the street all night, chasing the shadows with my lantern, means the stick in his hand. So again this boy is telling, I want to be like the watchman who walks in the night, who guards and who protects the building with his stick, okay, with his stick, so that no one can come in or everybody can get scared of him. So dear friends, this is a very nice poem which the boy has expressing his views. Vocation, okay, vocation. He wants to be like a bangle seller, that is hawker. He wants to be like a gardener. He wants to be like a watchman. So he wants his life full of free. He doesn't want to go to school. He wants to be full of free. So dear students, you will read this poem and know the meaning of each and every word. I have told you the meaning, and learn this poem or know about this poem. Thank you.